It is called the Turk. No one, not Napoleon Bonaparte, Benjamin Franklin, nor Edgar Allan Poe, could decode how it worked. The story of the Turk begins in 1769, at the dawn of the Industrial Revolution. In Vienna, an inventor named Wolfgang von Kempelen unveils for the ruling Habsburg empress the most astounding technological innovation the world has ever seen. That magical moment is depicted in this 1927 silent film. Von Kempelen enters the court, which is packed with noblemen, scientists, and the upper echelon of Viennese society. He introduces his strange and exotic object.
Was a wooden figure. It was dressed in Turkish garb, because that was how Europeans thought conjurers ought to look at the time. And it sat essentially attached to a wooden chest with a chessboard on the top, and it could all be wheeled around in one piece. It had casters underneath.
He then proceeded to show that the cabinet had a variety of doors in it, and you could open these in turn and display the interior of the cabinet, where you could see some mechanism, but obviously no sign of any individual concealed inside it.
Von Kempelen announces that his mechanical Turk will magically defeat all comers in a game of chess. He asks for the court's most superior intellect to come forward to challenge the Turk.
He gets a volunteer from the audience, a courtier called Cobensal. He puts all the chess pieces on the board. Cobensal makes his move, and the Turk starts making a whirring noise, and its arm springs to life. It reaches forward, it moves its piece. Everyone is amazed. They cry out in surprise. The Turk goes on to be a very fast and capable chess player and beats Cobensal within the space of a few minutes.
News of the chess-playing, thinking machine spreads fast, and the most powerful and influential people in the world, including Ben Franklin, match wits with the Turk. But the Turk's most famous opponent is Napoleon Bonaparte. Fresh from conquering Europe, the emperor decides to challenge the Turk head-on.
Napoleon thought he was an extremely good chess player, and he wanted to see how it would respond if you made a false move.
Napoleon intentionally makes an illegal move to his advantage.
The Turk swept its arm across the board and knocked all the pieces off.
The audience recoils in fear. Who or what is this being that dares to get angry at the most powerful military leader in the world?
I think